He got it every time we played basketball. He's such a good sport.
I would just, to your point about seeing Chris Bryant, if you're really trying to win next year, which it doesn't appear that they are.
Oh, they are trying to win next year.
Oh, they are. Well, then why wouldn't you want to have Chris Bryant up here getting at bats right now?
Mark,
David.
think like a businessman.
So you're worried about the 7th year in rather than what you're going to do next season.
It's business.
Okay, well,
3 weeks.
Business-wise, they just raised ticket prices on the premium seats. Business-wise, I think it would make sense to have the guy who just won the 8,000 minor league awards who wants to be here. You're trying to win next year. Why wouldn't you want to get him 150 odd at bats right now? I'm not a mathematician, but I do tend to agree with Rick that if they lose to the 49ers, they can still go 14-2. So on the must-win side, I'm going to say it's not. However, if we are talking must-wins, taking away the actual math of it, I mean, last Sunday was a must-win. You can't lose to the Buffalo Bills at home. Are you kidding me? Right.
People don't want to play at Wrigley Field.
Yeah, I think that plenty of players want to play here, but when there's other offers that are on top of where you're at, plus the fact that those franchises are further down the road, they're going to have to pay. Where even Cub fans are sitting there like, oh my God, I can't believe they paid him that. You'll be sitting here saying, I don't know if I would have done it, something along those lines, and that's what it's going to take to get these guys. What do you mean? I don't want to put myself in the complete weird corner, but I love tennis, and it was yesterday, I believe, that Victoria Azarenka put out there the Ask Vika, and at the Carm, yours truly on Twitter, wrote at her, who's your favorite NBA player and how's your jump shot? And she wrote me back, which was Tony Parker, Joakim Noah, and Magic, and said she's working on her shot. It was a great moment of my day. Vika wrote me back.
And by the way, as I understand it, I mean you're worried about job security.
We know you tweet yourself.
That's your next job.
Yeah, are you trying to tell us that she didn't tweet him?
No, definitely tweets himself. A shell of somebody called Vika.
No. She said she was on the treadmill for another 30. She had 30 minutes to talk, and
the fact that she would waste a couple of minutes with you.
I don't know what it is for myself, but when I'm watching Blackhawk hockey, maybe it's just because he's the only new guy out there. I'm sitting there like I'm fixated on Van Riemsdyk. What's he doing? Oh, that's a very solid, fundamental play. Love Van Riemsdyk. I don't know where that came from. You said the same thing too. Why are people falling in love with Van Riemsdyk? Why is that? In a week, we'll never hear his name again. But right now, Van Riemsdyk.
Would you have franchised Jay?
I would have signed Josh McCown and I would have drafted a quarterback. That's what I would have done.
Who are you drafting?
You could have had Johnny Manziel the way it fell. You could have had Teddy Bridgewater. You could have had Jimmy Garoppolo. You could have had Derek Carr. Anyone other than the guy who's quarterback you right now.
Right, I noticed Derek Carr's doing really well in Oakland. They're 0-10.
That's what you have Mark Trestman here for. Instead of trying to fix the
Teddy Bridgewater looked great the other day.
Teddy Bridgewater was awful. But I'm just my point is
Johnny Manziel can't get on the field. You really want him.
It doesn't matter who it is. I guess he's saying you have the quarterback whisperer that should be able to take care of all problems,
and
he's not doing it. And he hasn't done it because nobody can fix Jay.
My point is that I would not have signed Jay Cutler, period. So
you would have franchised him.
Franchise that would have been a reasonable play, much more reasonable. Franchise him, maybe keep McCown as a backup. Okay, that would have been more reasonable than what they did. What they did was absurd.
A lunatic named Mark on the set, not you and not Lazarus, published a blog today that said, trade Rose.
They give anyone a blog these days.
Try to sell us on that one.
Well, here's my premise. If you're the Bulls, you got all the medicals right, and you know we're 11 games in. Rose has played in less than half the games. If you know that Rose is never going to be able to be Derrick Rose again, then I think you look to move him while your championship window is open, which is now while you have Powell, while Noah's in his prime. So you got 2-3 years.
I disagree with Mark. I would not have gone to 5 years on a 32-year-old catcher.
No.
He can't DH, which he's
but
not.
But you would have gone 4 for 64?
That's overpaying for him, but you stretch it to do it.
Okay,
but
well,
5 for 82? You have to put a number on a guy and go, if he won't take that number, I'm not going north.
Are you going to put a number on Lester, or are you going to be the top? Are you going to put if you put a number on everyone,
I'm not going to 7 years.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, if you put a number on everyone, you may get no one. At some point, you have to be the top.